Hello, this is PWA Films, here to say Happy New Year's. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who liked, supported, and encouraged the channel this year. 2024 has proven to be quite a redemption year. We went from releasing 1 to 2 projects a year to releasing 7 projects this year. Now I know my MPreg fans weren't quite happy with this as the films were predominantly FPreg, but regardless, it was a step in the right direction. I learned a lot about myself and others and more of the process with these films. I'm still proud to say we managed to release 2 MPreg projects, one of which starred the amazing Bellyful 77, and the other featured the grand return of Sebastian Lund, the star MPregger from Resurgence. I promise you'll see both of them return next year. Real quick, I wanted to share some notable achievements from this year. The first achievement was the wonderful addition of music composer Century. He has done nothing but work hard in creating some of the best music pieces on the channel. Thank you for your hard work and putting up with my endless when will it be done questions. You're truly talented and I can't wait to hear more about your success in the new year. The second achievement was the major success of Vitalis 1, a short film made possible by Mama Cat XOXO, the largest prego I have ever seen, and Isaac Clark, my amazing friend who helped fund the film. This was a very special collaboration that I couldn't be more proud about. The third achievement was the massive success of Gravitas and Idle Ho Short, a project that has not only been endlessly praised by all of you, but is on track to outperforming Resurgence. It was such an honor working with Bellyful 77 and I have nobody to thank but him. The combination of views from his channel and my channel have ignited some flames that only seem to be growing bigger. I can't wait for our next project. And lastly, the biggest achievement not just for the channel but in my entire filmmaking career was the shock to find out that Idle Host the Extended Cut has surpassed 200,000 views. This is all in thanks to Sweet Sarah 95 for posting the film to her channel back in 2022. Though 80% of the views come from her, I couldn't be more thankful. But then again, what more do you expect from the Queen of MPreg? Thank you, Ciara. As much as this year has been amazing, I want 2025 to be even better. And I'm sure you all agree. I have planned to announce several projects for next year, but I've decided not to. One of the things I've learned this year was I'm very bad at estimating when films will be completed, and I've pissed off so many of you with announcements and trailers. I'm sorry about that. But there were so many projects I wanted to release this year and never did, and you were all so kind and reassuring it's better to take my time than rush it. Safe to say I have, and I think it has and will pay off. Thankfully, I can move all those projects that weren't released this year to next year. Furthermore, I will mention 5 projects coming next year because I have talked about them here and or on Instagram. The first film being Idle Host Special Project, which has been retitled to Project Vitalis. That project is 100% slated for next year. Filming was completed months ago and now it's a matter of finishing editing, music, sound, voiceover dialogue, and then finally releasing it. I also wanted to share that the film will star Sebastian Lund, which I can now reveal since Nocturnal has been released. You'll know when Project Vitalis is nearing release when you see Vitalis 99, the film's tie-in short, released sometime next year. The second project is Idle Host Ground Zero, which no surprise there. The film is very close to being completed. I just need one more voice actor to submit his voiceover dialogue, and then Century will be working on finishing the score. I will say we are looking at June of next year as the release month. I think Ground Zero might be my most anticipated film of 2025. There's so much that happens to the film that people might be pretty excited for. It's a film that will take a new direction than my other projects, and if well received, then expect more films to go down that route. I'm also proud to say Ground Zero might be my scariest film yet. All I'll say is it's very dark and very bloody. The third project is Ideal Host Arcanum. This will be the first project to release in the new year. Almost all the voiceover dialogue has been set in and the music has been completed. However, I am going to be redoing the sound effects. I finally got new headphones for Christmas, so I want to update the sounds and make it sound even better. I'm also happy to announce that the runtime is 32 minutes long. It's been so long since I've uploaded a full-length film, so I'm very excited for that. This film is guaranteed for January, so expect a release date and trailer soon. Looking at it now, I'm happy things turned out this way. Arcana might be the best film to kick off the new year. The fourth project is Idle Host Lockdown. This project has been months in the making, but I couldn't be more excited about it. I didn't want to reveal this project so early, but I mentioned it to somebody online who ended up spreading a lie that I stole the idea from them. I have receipts that I came with the idea long before talking to them, and you can ask the actress. We both planned out the story. The miniseries will be coming in the second half of next year and will contain 6 episodes. We had 8 episodes planned, but only 7 were shot and 1 episode is being removed. However, the footage for that episode will be repurposed into its own standalone project. I've never done anything like this project before, but I'm glad it happened. I just hope YouTube doesn't flag me for some of the material in it. I'm not going to say anything else since it's almost a full year away, but expect a lot of marketing for the miniseries in the third quarter of 2025. The fifth and final project I wanted to mention was the FPreg project that I talked about over on Instagram, which is titled Idle Host Infestation. I'm not going to talk about it, but I will say that it is still being edited. However, I am delaying the film a few months. Why? Well, that leads into the final announcements. So I will have official announcement videos for these later, but I am doing something special next year that I hope becomes an annual event. That's if it doesn't fail miserably. Fingers crossed on that. So March will be the 3rd anniversary of Idle Host Extended Cut. I intend to have a month-long celebration where the idea is you get a new film every week. It will be MPreg films only. Now, FPreg fans, don't be sad. You guys get May for Maternity Month. Idle Host Infestation will be one of the films releasing in May. Now, because I'm going all out in March and May, don't expect much content in February and April. That is also why Infestation is being delayed, to allow myself more time to focus on finishing all the projects I have planned for March. One of the films is already done and will be the first project to release in March to kick off Celebration. When we get closer to March and May, I will tease the projects, but don't expect titles or official information until trailers start dropping. It's all very ambitious, but I want to push myself and do better for all of you. But when March and May are out of the way, I hope to maintain a strong balance between MPreg and FPreg projects so that everybody gets what they deserve. Well, hopefully that excites a lot of people. I'm very excited for what's in store, and it seems like 2025 has a lot of potential. But again, thank you so much for such a wonderful year. Thank you to the cast and crew of each of the films. You all worked so hard. Shout out to my man Isaac Clark for making many of the projects this year possible. Big shout out to my girlfriend Cassandra for her encouragement, support, and her putting up with my constant promises that Immolation would release. I'm proud of you, hun, and you did so amazing. Also, check out her channel, Breeding Vessel Studios. Great videos. Lastly, shout out to Sweet Sarah 95. She's been here every step of the way since the dawn of these projects. Thank you all, and again, if you wish to collab, reach out to me. So, Happy New Year's and have a wonderful 2025.